Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 27th, 2022. This is for Sagittarius, last shuffle for Sagittarius. Well, we have discovery and we have playing it safe. I think you're trying to figure out ways to do some stuff without making any ripples. Okay, this is just what this looks like. Like maybe you're like, I just don't want to deal with anything. I need peace and calm. So I'm trying to figure out a way. You may be trying to discover things about yourself as well, because discovery is about finding the gem in the middle of in the midst of a bunch of regular pebbles. You're looking for that gem, and then playing it safe here. Honestly, you don't want to trigger yourself. You don't want to trigger other people. You don't even want anyone to help you in this energy with the Nine of Wands. Two of Wands and the Hanged Man. I think that it's like time for you to change how you see yourself and how you see, oh wow, yes, for sure. Look at Queen of Cups. This is how you need to change how you see yourself in some manner. Ooh, Five of Swords, Four of Swords. You are discovering, and I would say this, you need to discover the root of your anxiety. Okay, so if you are suffering from anxiety, if you're worried about something, if it's like to the point where you feel like you need a break, and then it almost feels like you want to just turn around and say whatever, this, like your anxiety may cause you to either fight or flight. Okay, you need to it's almost like this energy of you intending on trying to figure out what is triggering this. Why do you feel this way? You're playing it safe in the energy of Six of Pentacles and Nine of Wands, and that really would say, am I focusing more on my triggers and the things I've been through, or am I focusing more on pushing forward and trying to find a way through it? You know what I mean? And then you have Queen of Cups here. So this would be about opening up forgiving yourself and forgiving those around you. Doesn't mean that you're giving them another chance to come in and blow everything apart again, but just the fact that you're taking that bag and handing it back. Like, this isn't my bag. I don't need to carry this with me. That's really what forgiveness is. If you were to make it a visual thing, it's like people throwing a big, like a couple of trash bags at your feet, and then you're picking them up going, why are you leaving it here? They shouldn't be here. And then you're carrying it with you. And that's what, not forgiving anyone. You're holding, you know what I mean? You're making your own load heavy. The forgiving someone is putting the bag down going, this isn't even my bag. I'm gonna let you get this or whatever, but I'm walking away from it. I'm leaving it there. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what that is, if there's imagery. However, it's not the best example, because if someone throws trash at your front door, you got to move the bag, right? But it's almost like move it to a different place. But don't hold it, don't carry it forever, right? And that's what they're wanting you to do. Kind of forgive the situation, forgive the people, so that you can start the process of getting to the bottom of why they trigger you in the first place, or why things are triggering you in the first place. All right, and then you have stuck energy with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You are stuck on getting what you want, regardless. And you're stuck on what makes you happy. You're trying to figure it out. Like, what makes me happy, right? And I think that it's because of a lot of past heartbreak, a lot of past, like, severe disappointment, to the point where it was very emotional. Very emotional. I'm seeing a lot of emotion here. It's like you're stuck on what you want, is what the thing is. I think Spirit wants you to really look at, whenever they stick you somewhere and there's a rainbow and orbs, they're trying to say, we're giving you a message. We want you to be careful about what you're wishing for. We want you to look at it, ponder on it, right? There may be something in it that needs to be changed. There may be something in it that you know what I mean? You need to leave a little bit up to Spirit to help you with, right? Instead of you just being like, that's what I want and that's it. They're like, well, allow us to, let go of that fixed idea and allow for spontaneity and growth on your part and on ours, right? Because a lot of the things a lot of miracles come out of nowhere, but also Spirit sees things you don't. So then, you know what I mean? You're fixed on a certain thing. They're like, well, we already see that this may not be the best. Yes, you're right to want this, but the way that you want it is not going to work out for you. right? So that's also a be careful what you wish for card. So this is like you're stuck on, there's only one way that makes me happy. There's only one way I want this. And they're saying don't be stuck on it. Want happiness, yes, but allow for them to bring the spontaneity, allow for them to help you grow as a person, okay? And you have optimism, 10 of Cups, and death. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't make this up. They want you to be optimistic because what will make you happy is going to change, because they're telling you already with this energy here that you're stuck on a certain way of what you want, and that is not going to be, and it may be, and it's based on the past too. It's based on triggers from the past. They're saying that a lot of what you want is not really what you want. It's based on what you don't want from the past. Honestly, I can't make this up if I tried, because they're telling you to be optimistic that what's going to make you happy is something that is changing, and whatever is going to make you happy, it's transforming. Okay, with death there, it's transforming. You have Scorpio, you have Pisces here. You have a lot of water energy. Okay, but more than anything else. More than anything else, they're sticking you in one place. Maybe if you're trying to figure out what makes you happy, if you're trying to figure out what the core of your anxiety is, or the core of the feeling of PTSD, like I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. They're saying that what makes you happy is based on what you experienced, based on what you don't want to see. They want something new for you, something new. They want you to see what happiness is, when what it looks like without the triggers, without the crap from the past, without the anxiety, right? And a lot of that has to do with forgiving other people, forgiving people for what has been done, with the Queen of Cups, forgiving yourself for going through it in the first place. Because a lot of times with the Nine of Wands, you don't reach out because you feel bad, like I put myself here, right? Usually they have a bandage on their head, and they're holding a wand out and no one grabs it. And they're like, a lot of times that gives an energy of a person who's like, I put myself here. You know how like you're around people that are like, well, nobody told you to do XYZ kind of thing. And it's like, that's not healing. That's actually a little bit more traumatizing. We all know this. I'm suffering from the consequences now. Why are you throwing it in my face? You know, kind of thing. Not that you are going through that, but if you are, I mean, that's what's showing here, that you're playing it safe. Like you're only doing enough. Like you're only asking for just enough help. Because you don't want to hear that crap, right? Because it's also more damaging. You already have anxiety. You're already worried. So they're saying forgive everybody. Forgive yourself even for going through this, or for choosing it in the first place, because you have Two of Wands choices. But know that Spirit is trying to bring you something that is going to make you even more happier than what you can imagine, because you can only base everything off of experience anyway. I mean, we are people bound by time. Time is based on experience. A lot of our intelligence is based off of what we've gone through, the perceptions that we've built based off of what we've gone through. Almost all of our intelligence, right? People lean on their own understanding all the time, and so they're wanting you to expand and know that life is more than just existing, or focusing on, well, I know I don't want that. Right? They're like, don't worry about that. We're not going to talk about what you don't want on the sandwich. We want to know what you do want on the sandwich, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sagittarius, oh my gosh, this is beautiful, okay? Spirit's got your back, all right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.